Season 4 Reloaded is now finally out for Black Ops 6 after it got delayed, and with it, Treyarch has brought us another limited time mode to play within Zombies. The new mode is known as Abomination Challenge, and it's some sort of weird collab with Beavis and Butthead. I don't know who this was made for, who are buying these skins, I need to know. Nevertheless, it's a very annoying mode. Luckily, they're doing a better collab with American Dad in Season 5. That's a much more suited cartoon, but nevertheless, there's so much better suited collabs for Call of Duty. This franchise will never be Fortnite, it needs to stop trying to be. But is this mode actually any good? Well, to be honest, it's a simple one and done mode, but if you're a collectionist, you can pretty much beat the mode within one game that I'm going to be explaining how you do today, so you don't have to sink a lot of time into it, if you want to go ahead and grab the rewards. Within the mode, you will have to defeat a special abomination who goes by the name Mo. The mode takes place within a cel-shaded variant of Liberty Falls, similar to the cel-shaded map variants that we saw last year in Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer, but they updated the maps a lot more to make them look a lot better. This version looks absolutely atrocious. Liberty Falls has already received a lot of criticism for its aesthetic, and this just makes it look a lot more washed out. You can't even really tell the cel shade is properly applied at all times. It just kind of blurs out the map and looks really, really bad. Obviously, they're doing it because it's a collab with a cartoon, but it just looks absolutely terrible. And this used to just be a mode you could turn on in Black Ops 4 as a toggle. I don't know why they're now trying to claim this as proper post-launch content. I don't know who made the decision to do this, it's just so pointless. It's making an already bland atmosphere even worse. Nevertheless, the mode brings some alterations to the Zombies' core mechanics. To start with, rounds will progress much faster, and you can expect a pace more similar to Crank or the Rampage Inducer with them raging at you. There will also be additional enemies added to the map that are on the other maps, such as Amalgams, Doppelgas, Elder Disciples, Shock Mimics, and Toxic Zombies that will all spawn on the map within this mode. Additionally, features from Zombie Snacks will be making a return, but with some slight changes. If you've never played the previous Zombie Snacks limited time mode that I did a guide for as well, it was like regular Black Ops 6 Zombies, but your health was replaced by energy. Instead, energy would deplete when you moved or were hit, and you would need to eat snacks dropped by zombies to replenish it. In this mode, you will need to eat snacks dropped by enemies to replenish your health, but movement will no longer cause you to lose any of your health, so it's more similar to the Outbreak Survivor mode from Black Ops Cold War if you played that, and the refrigerator power-up, which replenishes your energy, will no longer spawn in this mode. You can also drink perk cans and eat gobblegums to replenish your health in desperate situations. The flow state buff is also reintroduced, allowing you to do 10 times the damage, as well as giving you improvements to things like weapon handling and movement speed. You can enter the flow state mode by killing 10 zombies without taking any damage. You'll know you are within the flow state as there will be a purple effect on your screen. Taking damage will cause you to exit flow state, and you must kill another 10 zombies without taking damage to get it back again. Completing the challenge will reward you with 15,000 XP, as well as a hidden power ultra rare gobblegum and a special calling card for completing the challenge. Which, yeah, I don't think this is really worth it at all, but probably the gobblegum is the only reason. The calling card is completely pointless and ugly, just like this mode is. Regardless if you're a 100% completionist, you'll be wanting to do this anyways, and since it's easy enough to do so, you might as well. And it is a limited time mode, so you're only going to have 2 or 3 weeks to do this. Usually I would say, why bother removing limited time modes? It's a waste of development time, but honestly this does not need to stay in at all. But still, it has been a waste of development time, but Treyarch probably haven't put too much into this. To complete the challenge, you'll enter Liberty Falls and spawn in on round 1, with the zombies spawning in very quickly and rounds carrying over for non-stop spawns like in the Cranked mode. Killing zombies will result in increased point earning compared to the base game, allowing you to quickly farm up a decent sum. Your goal is to kill Milo, a special HVT abomination who is summoned by opening the Ether Church door. Mo will be a constant presence on the map once you have summoned him, so it can be effective to spend time before opening the church door to build up points and prepare. You'll have access to the Wunderfizz machine immediately in its usual location found on the rooftop, meaning you'll be able to get a full set of perks before taking him on. One very important thing to note about fighting Mo is that shooting him with the same weapon will result in decreased damage until he eventually becomes immune to damage from that weapon, so you'll want to obtain a secondary weapon either from a war buy or the mystery box. This can be a good opportunity to utilize the crate power or war power gobblegums if you have any to spare. Once you are ready to begin fighting Mo, as well as gain access to the map's pack punch machine in the church, you'll want to open one of the church doors which will summon him. Mo will very quickly teleport to your location if you move around the map, so always keep an eye out for where he currently is. Mo, like any other Abomination, will take critical damage when shot in an exposed open mouth. However, killing him is not quite as straightforward, since damage done to Mo will decrease with each bullet. As he builds resistance to your weapon, you'll want to try and upgrade 2 weapons throughout the match, switching between them once he builds immunity to one of them. He's also a high value target, a HVT of course, so you cannot do elemental damage to him. You'll also want to take advantage of flow state as much as possible, as with constant zombie spawns, including special and elite enemies as well as toxic zombies. It is much easier to survive and damage Mo with the 10 times increased damage flow state that it provides. Using lethal equipment as well as field upgrades such as Ether Shroud or ammo mods like Deadwire can help you more easily enter flow state. Another great tip is using the death machine whilst in flow state, and you can really easily defeat it. Or you can use the war machine or some of the other streaks, but the death machine is definitely the way to go if you have it unlocked. Treyarch did not put any time limit on the mode, so as long as you can keep moving around the map and building points to upgrade your equipment, you should be able to gradually damage and defeat Mo. Now the blog did state that he has a special damage effect, a special charge effect, however, I don't seem to notice anything in this game. I don't know if it's just activated if you take too long, but regardless, be on the lookout for that. It might just be a buffed version of the regular charge attack. The PhD slider augment can be extremely helpful for survival, as you can quickly traverse around the map and avoid taking damage to retain your flow state. Once you have defeated Mo, you will be able to finally get your rewards, which are 15,000 XP, a hidden power gobblegum, and a unique calling card, which, like I said, isn't really that great. You'll also receive some in-game drops, like when completing a main quest, such as legendary ether tools and crystals, as well as bonus points power-ups. The game will allow you to complete a regular exfil if you wish to exit the match, but you are also free to carry on playing and trying to survive. So you have infinite survival now, but you don't need to do this for the rewards. I guess it's just a challenge, but it's pretty much the same as Cranked or, like I said, turning on the Rampage Inducer, but maybe there's some secrets beyond, but I wouldn't imagine so. Like I said before, it doesn't seem like Treyarch have put much effort and time into this mode. Honestly, I would probably imagine it was something mandated by higher-ups and the marketing team doing this collab with Beavis and Butthead, and they just had to rush together something that doesn't really make much sense in a short amount of time that they're not really that passionate about. But anyways, thank you for watching the video. Let me know what you think of this mode in the comments below, and if this video has been useful, or if you're not even going to bother trying it out. I'd love to hear all of your thoughts, and let me know as well what Treyarch can do for better rewards in the future, because this just is not it currently. Anyways, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you with plenty more to come. Bye.